What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is going on, y'all? Listen, this live was supposed to be at 6:30, like literally 30 minutes ago. I don't know what was going on with StreamYard, but it would not let me in. It would not let me open this shit up for nothing in the world. And then I tried to push it back to 8 o'clock, 8:30. And then when I finally could get it open, I'm like, okay, let me push it back. Let me push it back up again to like 7 o'clock. So I have had a time trying to get this live started, y'all. I really have, but I'm so glad that it finally came on and stuff like that. And I'm trying to give you guys a live like every day this week because I went 2 days without recording. Like Friday and Saturday I didn't give y'all no video, then Sunday I gave y'all a video, and then I got back home Monday, gave y'all Love and Mary Transville, gave y'all 2 videos yesterday. So now we're here for another video today. So yes, I'm back to working, y'all. Like, it ain't really too many breaks over here. The only reason why y'all didn't get a lot of videos while I was out of town is because that Wi-Fi was out of here. It was not good. So that's the only reason why y'all wasn't able to get no videos like timeout. You know what? Like at all. So yeah. But for the most part, shit. But for the most part, y'all, that's pretty much the basis of that. I got a collaboration coming up this week though. I'll be doing a collaboration with Dynel. I think that's his name. I'll be doing a collab with him probably Friday. We talked about it. We both agreed on Friday being a good day, and I just gotta DM him back, get a picture from him so I can make the thumbnail and stuff. And we just gonna talk about LGBT like issues and stuff like that. So if you are LGBT and you're black and a gay man, it's imperative that you tune in to that live on Friday night. Okay. I think it's gonna be a pretty good live. Now, as far as like Saturday, we got Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I'm going to Jamie's birthday dinner on Saturday. So y'all probably won't get LAMH until Sunday because I got to go to Jamie's birthday dinner. So that's the only reason why y'all won't get it on Saturday night like y'all normally would. What else is going on? Y'all will probably get like a lot of lives and a lot of pre-records at the same time. Like on tomorrow, I gotta work late, so y'all would most definitely get like a pre-recorded video tomorrow, or whatever, because I get off too late to give you guys a live. So that's pretty much the gist of that. And speaking of Jamie is almost at 100K. Like, she's literally like 800 away from 100K, and I am so proud of my girl. I am so proud of her. My girl Jamie has grown so fast over the last couple of years, and she's doing her thing. And I look at her channel and I'm inspired because she has a whole lot of different content for you guys to dig into, and that is exactly where I'm trying to get into. But my fear of people not picking up on it or not really watching it always gets in my way. But I am going to give you guys more content. Like I said, I've been dipping and diving into this music stuff, and I really ain't dipped and dive into it a lot like I should, but I'm going to, because it's slow right now. There's not many reality shows to talk about right now. So why not just get into the music aspect of it all, right? So anyway, that's it. That's all. Y'all know that we get this live started by the 5-minute mark. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and now we're at the 5-minute mark. Make sure you guys light this chat up with fire. And all I gotta say is this: y'all know, with every live, we hope to hit 100K with every single lives. I mean, not 100K. We hope to hit 100 plus with every live. We're at 76. So we're probably gonna make it there. It is what it is. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let me look at this comment real quick. Scotty, would you ever consider doing body cam reactions? I think you are natural and would be good at it. Somebody else asked me to do that. Somebody else asked me to do that. And I really wasn't sure, but somebody else actually asked me to do that. But we'll see about it though. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the first thing of the day, and that is Caesar Emanuel, who you all know from Black Ink Crew. Now, Caesar did an interview with Carlos King yesterday, right? He did an interview with him yesterday, and he spoke on being fired from Black Ink Crew, and he talked about, the dog abuse video, his fallout with Teddy, and if he would ever do a reboot of Black Ink Crew. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that right now, and then once that's over, we'll be back with my thoughts and opinions. So let's go ahead and get into it.
And then Donna posted it. Everybody picked it up. How soon thereafter did you hear from the network?
Probably, if not the same day, the next day.
And what was that conversation like?
From my recollection, it was like, what happened? I explained this, the same thing I said. It was like, all right, we'll take care of it. That was it. Next time I heard from the network, I was fired.
Did they call you to tell you were fired?
Nah, they didn't do that. They told my lawyer. And my lawyer told me, like, listen, they cutting ties with you. I said, all right. But then it was like, hold on, how they cutting ties with me when I had certain guarantees in my contract? To find out he lied to me about certain things in my contract, because they wasn't supposed to be able to clip me, especially the shit that done happened in VH1 before. Be like, bro, this is like, I understand I did bad, but bro, this ain't no reason to fucking get rid of a whole franchise.
Did you get emotional after learning you were fired from the show?
Nah, I didn't. I didn't get emotional because I was like, maybe I needed this break. In hindsight, I did need that break because I was 10 years, I was going 24 hours and I needed that break. You feel me? The only time the world slowed down to me was during COVID. Other than that, I was always going. And then it was like, this what happened. They were supposed to bring me back after season 10A, right? That's when they brought the fake me and served at the end and served the guys the paperwork and stuff like that. But the writer's strike happened. VH1 gave the rights to Black Ink to BET. And niggas don't even know who owned BET right now. So it was like, I was supposed to come back a long time ago, but just never happened. And then now, I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know who's the figureheads, no nothing. So
the biggest question that everybody wants to know, what did Ted do at the shop? They called Ted the Tommy of Black Ink. Did Ted have a job description, job title?
he's my cousin. That was his job, me and my cousin.
How much does a cousin make a year?
A shitload. 6 figures.
We're on things for you and Ted because we did see a lot of ups and downs throughout the seasons. Are you and Ted good today? Are you guys not good? What's the story?
With me and Ted right now, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I haven't talked to Ted in probably 2 years.
How long?
In 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
I kind of like, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Like, it started off him changing his number on me when I got fired, and then it was just like, everything just got weird. And then I started watching the show, and I heard certain things, and the way he's talking, I'm like, that ain't Ted. And then it was just like, I'll be honest with you, after that hospital stretch, and the nigga come see me, I was like, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Like, that's the opportunity. You like, you know what? Whatever we've been through the mud together, bro. Whatever we've been through, we can get past because you almost died. That's how I would figure that. You know what I mean? But it's like, you can't expect you out of someone else. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, it's like, I understand that.
I mean, that's unfortunate.
That's just life, bro. You
Yeah.
hear the story all the time about motherfuckers just switching sides. You just never think it'll be you.
Would you ever be open to doing a Black Ink Crew reboot?
I would be, but that's the thing. People, it's not me. Like I'll do that. Yeah. I'll be like, yo, let's do a reboot. But a lot of people are scared of my reaction. I try to have a rekindling dinner. Nobody showed up.
No?
Nah, nobody showed up.
Why not? It's just too much.
It was just like everybody has they think like, how can I put it? I don't know what everybody's thinking, honestly. I'm making guesses and like that, but I don't know what everybody's thinking. Like if I was to sit here and just reboot it and have a whole new cast, to get mad. So I say and be like, you know what? Let's just try to push together and try to offer, you know what I mean? Try to offer a network something. You feel me? So it's like, what am I to do?
And then Donna posted it. Everybody picked it up. How soon thereafter?
Let me start this thing off by saying that Carlos is tickling me dressing up like a trade nigga to interview C's. That is the funniest part about this interview. Hey, raindrops. However, I am mad that I never reviewed Black Ink Crew. And people would ask me to review that show time and time and time again. And I would never, ever review that show. Watch it like hell, but I wouldn't review it. And I don't know why I never reviewed that show. The only time that I did a video about it was when Sky and Ra fought. I did a video about it. And I think I did maybe 2 or 3 videos about Black Ink Crew, but I've never reviewed that show. I don't know why, but at one point I thought that show was way too hood, even for me. And I love the hood, but I thought that shit was way too hood. But then I go back and I be watching like old episodes and stuff, and I be like, I really missed out. I really missed out on reviewing that shit, and I really feel like my reviews would have been the shit. Okay, that's just number one. But number two, C's Black Ink Crew was a good show. The only thing that I hated about it was that y'all never had no reunion. I don't know why y'all never did, but y'all never had no reunion. As big as that show was, y'all never had a reunion. I always loved Donna, and I always felt like they treated Donna like complete shit. And I always felt like Donna always got the short end of the stick. Every single time. I always thought she did. I never understood what everybody's hate was for Donna. Never understood. I liked Sassy. I liked Puma. And we all know that Sky was the show. Like, no matter what nobody got to say about it, Sky was the show. Sky and Donna were the show. They made that show what it was. If you really think about it, we only tuned in to see what Sky and Donna was finna do next. That's the only reason why a lot of us were tuned in to Black Ink Crew, because they made the show. You know what I'm saying? I never cared about Walt, because why is he here? Teddy was just cute, and Young Bay was annoying. Miss Kitty, why? Duchess, I never liked her or her donut powdered lips. Never cared. Oh shit was cute in an ugly way, and that's it. There's a lot of things about Black Ink Crew that I can remember. Like, remember when Anya oh shit's what is it? Anya, who was oh shit's fiance or something like that, got the fight with Donna in that restaurant. Shit was fucking funny. Okay. It was funny as a motherfucker. It was funny as hell when they got the fight. Oh my god, that was the funniest fight I ever seen in my life. Cause I was watching this shit and I thought that Anya was finna get up in Donna ass, and she did not. Anya didn't do herself shit when she caught herself fighting Donna. She really lost that fight because that shit was funny as hell. And tried to jump out of a taxi to go fight her ass again, and hurt her own damn self. Got a whole ankle ran over. The shit was funny. I'm sorry, but it was. Poor Anya. Like, her and that grill in her mouth thinking that she's scaring somebody. It was crazy. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Black Ink Crew was that show. Okay? Like, for real. And Sky and Ra Ali, classic. Hi. Why you came dressed like you came to bang? Is that what you here to do? Is that what you here to do? Got her ass knocked out. Okay? Donna getting into it with the deaf girl. She said she never had a deaf girl yell at her like this. Use your inside hands, not your outside. That was funny as hell. That shit was funny as fuck. Okay. But I think that C's got too big for his britches though. You know, as the shows went on and stuff like that. I really feel like C's kind of got too big for his motherfucking britches, and he started treating them folks like shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they probably got a shitload of money or whatever it was for that show, but C's was doing a lot. He was doing the absolute most when it came down to them folks on that show, and he expected loyalty from them. And my thing is that you wanted them to stop their jobs because you got fired. That's not really how I go, because you already know that these folks and got on this reality show. You already know that this is the only check that they're getting. They're not going to they don't want to go back to no regular job. They own TV, just running their mouth, getting paid for it. And you think they're going to give that up for you? You out of your mind, bro. You're out of your mind. And you fucked that up for yourself. Because I think Black Ink Crew would have still been going on had you not abused that damn dog like that. And you was a bitch ass nigga, because you and Teddy were bitch ass niggas for jumping on Alex the way that y'all did. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know. All I gotta say is this. Carlos is fine as fuck. That's all I gotta say about that. Carlos King is a fine motherfucker. Okay, that's it. He can pay my bills. But let me see. Let me see what y'all saying in here. Would retro reviews of Black Ink Crew be out of the question? You know what? Mainly because there aren't many shows out right now. Retro reviews really would not be a bad thing. But the thing about it is, would y'all watch the show? Watch me review Black Ink Crew. That's all I'm saying. Would y'all watch Black Ink Crew? My Black Ink Crew reviews now. That's all I'm saying. And y'all can sit up here and try to play Carlos like he not fine, because he is. Carlos is not an ugly man. Black Ink Crew Chicago. What they say? Let me see. Black Ink Crew Chicago was good too. Here's the thing about Black Ink Crew Chicago. I could not stand Nikki. Nikki used to get on my motherfucking nerves. I wanted to knock her ass the fuck out. But however, let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and get into the next thing. So the next thing is Nene leaks, right? So with Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17, you know, going on and all this other shit. You feel what I'm saying? I already knew that the rumors was going to come around about whether or not Nene was going to return or not. And my thing about it was, I wish that everybody would just let it go, because I don't really see it happening at this point. But however, this was pretty interesting though, because here's the thing. Let's go in here and look at this. So Nene leaks. So it says that report Kim Zolciak and Sheree Whitfield are returning to RHOA for season 17 as Insider says Nene Leakes is not coming back. Nene says they have never offered me to return. Good luck to the season 17 cast. We will all be watching. Here's my thing about it, y'all. All I gotta say is this. I'm not necessarily against Nene coming back, but I just need for people to really realize that Nene did call her boss a cokehead, and that's probably why she ain't back now. But if you gonna bring Kim Zolciak back, you might as well bring back Nene, because Kim is the last person that I will bring back. Now, I don't know if Kim is coming back or not, because my source hasn't said a damn thing about Kim. The only people that this person has told me about was Shamia, Portia, Kelly, Angela, Drew, Phaedra, Pinky Cole, and K Michelle. Them the only people that I've heard that was coming into this show. You feel what I'm saying? So ain't nobody said nothing about Kim, and ain't nobody said nothing about Sheree either. And I'm just also gonna need Sheree to go somewhere and sit her ass down too, because she's not needed either. She ain't really needed either. I don't know why they keep on firing her every other season and bringing her fucking back. Like, I don't understand why y'all can't let Sheree go. Y'all cannot just let Sheree go and let her be at this point. Y'all just can't let it go. I'm over Sheree. Can she just disappear? Can she disappear? That's all I'm saying. Because they fire her every other season and she doesn't bring anything. And the only reason why anybody will probably want her to come back is because of the whole thing. Because of the whole past that she got with Charles Oakley. But are we really interested in that? So I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. Let me see. I think I got a super chat. We need a video on original reality TV bad girls, Tammy, Sky, Nene, K. Michelle in New York. That would probably be a good thing. Let me see. I thought I saw another question I wanted to answer. What did the source say about Kenya? That she's not coming back. That's what my source said. But I don't know, but I know nobody has asked Nene to come back. And so Nene is definitely right about that. She was never asked to come back at all in the least bit. You know, I know that that's what the fans want, but nobody has asked her to come back. And one thing about it, and two things for certain, like when you're in production and you got to do what's best for the show. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you really got to do what's best for the show. Now, do I believe that a Nene return would do wonders for the ratings? Yeah. People would tune in to see Nene come back, but would she fit in with today's girls? Because we're in a whole new era. Phaedra don't even fit in with these girls. Cynthia don't really fit in with these girls either. So my thing is, do we get a legacy show? Or do we just let Nene do what she wants? Like, it looks like she's back good with the NBC Universal family. Why not just give Nene what she always wanted? A talk show. Instead of her doing it on YouTube. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I really don't know. Because Nene is one of the reality TV greats and stuff like that. So we do want to see her do more in this atmosphere, because it's really criminal. And this is coming from a person that don't always like Nene at all. But it's really criminal to know that Bethany got a talk show before Nene did. Ain't that something? Bethany got a talk show before Nene did. And then on top of that, you know, Nene's son is sick too. So it's like, does she really need to be on this show while her son is sick and going through all that other shit? Like, does she even need to be on this show right now? She may not need to be here. But, you know, people don't really give a fuck about your real life too much. They just want you to entertain them. But I don't know. I'm not really sure if Nene needs to come back right now. Maybe whenever Brent gets better, she could probably possibly come back. But right now, it may not be in the cards. So her son's health is way more important than some damn reality show. But I just need for I just want to see Nene do a little bit more than what she's been doing. I think that she should have been even farther than what she is, to be quite honest. But that's just my opinion. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the next story of the evening, y'all. Okay, so we moved on from Real Housewives of Atlanta, and now we're going into some Basketball Wives stuff. So let's go ahead and get into this one. Brittish Williams. Okay. Brittish Williams. Now, Brittish Williams was released from prison after being found guilty in the 2023 fraud case, honey. Okay, she reunites with her daughter and her ex-fiance Lorenzo Gordon, who also faced charges of the same exact thing. Okay, but he got probation. Let's get into it, y'all.
Just waiting on the sprinter, you know what I'm saying? I need a Daddy of the Year award. And then my big one. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a beautiful day today. Just waiting on the sprinter, you know what I'm saying? I need a Daddy of the Year award. And then my big one. Real talk.
We don't drink no Coke. We don't drink no Coca-Cola. No, I don't. You know I can't drink no Coca-Cola. We don't drink no Coke. We don't drink no Coca-Cola.
Now, here's what the article is basically saying. Basketball Wives star Brittish Williams is finally home after being sentenced to 4 years in prison for bank fraud, wire fraud, misuse of social security number, and multiple counts of making false statements to the IRS. In 2023, Brittish pleaded guilty to misusing COVID relief funds after receiving over $50,000 in PPP funds, $144,000 in disaster relief funds, and $27,000 in funds for housing assistance. This was just a few of the long list of her alleged schemes. The reality star was welcomed home by her daughter and ex-fiance Lorenzo Gordon, who was also found guilty of misusing COVID relief funds and sentenced to 5 years probation, 200 hours of community service in order to pay over $300,000 in restitution. Lorenzo took to his story to share his excitement, showing him picking up Brittish with their daughter. They had roses in hand and were in a blacked out Sprinter van. You can tell he's excited for this new chapter with his family being reunited. Okay, let's look at some of the comments. Good for her. She did her time, and hopefully she's on the straight and narrow from here on out. Did she do the full 4 years? Time went by fast. I'm happy she's out. Shout out to her baby daddy for stepping up as a father while she did her time. That girl did her time. Now let her back on the show. Okay. So there's a lot of people that are happy that Brittish is out right now. I do think that whenever you scam people out of their money, I do think you deserve more than what she got. My opinion, of course. But I do think that she should have got way more than what she got. That's how I feel. But I'm surprised that she's out this this quickly, but I'm glad that she does get to be with her daughter, and hopefully she will do right, be in the be in the straight and narrow and just do what she's supposed to do. Because at the end of the day, I just feel as though, why do crimes like that? Why do fraud? Why do any of those things? Like, what's the point of you doing that? You know what I mean? Like, what's up with that? I never understand it. I never understand why people be bold enough to do shit like that anyway. But y'all, bring on Basketball Wives. Bring her back. She need to check. Bring on back to Basketball Wives. We'll see what's going on with that, child. Bring her on back. Now, we're going over here. These last two stories that we got, y'all, it's all love and hip hop related. Or the people that's in this story is love and hip hop. So let's get into Yandy. Now, if you watch Love and Hip Hop last night, Yandy addressed the situation that happened with her best friend who exposed her for having another man, right? So now he then took back to social media because he got some things to say about Yandy once again. And this coming off of Tasha K's Instagram. So let's go ahead and get into it.
I just left the dentist, so my shit is still numbed. But I just want to let everybody know that I'm gonna have a sit-down interview, and I'm gonna tell like it is, tell it like it is, tell my side of everything, whatever. Because what she's not gonna do is sit here and act like I tried to break her family up, when in fact I tried to save her shit, right? But Sierra got everything wrong. Everybody got everything all mixed up and wrong. I'm not saying Sierra didn't see him out, but the information she got is all wrong and twisted up. I know all the real shit, right? So, yeah, y'all tune into that. It's coming soon. I just want to know, like, I was a friend to that lady. Like, I ain't never harmed her kids. That bitch left me with her kids. I damn near raised the kids. I fucking was around all her money, counted her money by hand, never took $1.50, like, jewelry. Like, I never did. And I want to know what I did so fucked up as a friend. I was a friend to that lady in every way that you could think of, right? So ask her what the fuck Brian did so wrong, right? Until now. And another thing, people are so crazy. When you're not friends any longer, all bets is off. I don't know who the fuck made that rule. You don't say, you don't do. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. And that might be true depending on the circumstances and what happened or whatever. But y'all motherfuckers don't know my life. Y'all don't know what went on and what happened and the ins and outs of this fucking narcissist and this fucking controlling, manipulative. Another thing, she really like, why does she like to play? I don't understand why she, like I said, why you want to play with somebody that knows each and every detail and got receipts and stuff. I don't get it. I don't get it. Listen, I had a beautiful summer. I wasn't thinking about you, but I told you, I said, opt out of the question about me. Don't say nothing about me. You want to fake cry and manipulate. You can't do that over here. I don't owe you shit. I don't owe you your secrets. I don't owe you anything, sweetheart. You did all of this stuff to yourself. And don't think I'm not privy to all the bullshit you say behind my back. Please don't think that. It's just pitiful, mama. And let's be clear. I ain't never give a fuck about what you did with your pussy. Your pussy is your pussy. Like I told him in DC when he found out all the shit he found out. Nigga, you can't get mad at me. I don't got no pussy. That ain't my pussy. That's your pussy. You supposed to have that on lock. You gotta respect the code of the street, my nigga. Like, she was my friend. I ain't never tell that nigga nothing. He couldn't get shit out of me. Not one peep sound about nothing. But this bitch acted as if I did, which is so baffling to me or whatever. You just wanted space. You ain't fuck, bitch. I'm gonna tell him exactly what happened word for word, bitch. I was at your house for all of 4 days, bitch. I just got back from St. Bart's, minding my business. You asked me to come to Atlanta for that opening of a restaurant that's not even really yours. Like, you want all of this. I don't want to do this. I don't have time for this. You want all of this. So I'm going to give it all to you.
Do you like me? Yes or no? This show is real.
So that was the friend that Yandy was basically stating that, you know, exposed her and all that other stuff. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know what world some of y'all live in. I don't know. I don't know what type of people you grew up with, but I've never in my life went by the rule of when we're no longer friends, all bets are off. Because just because I fell out with you, that don't mean that I gotta go out and drag the shit out of you and tell all your tea just because we've had a falling out. That means that if I want to do that, I've been wanting to do that. That means if I'm doing that, that means that shit been on my mind. That means you ain't never been a friend. Because why would you do that? Okay, Yandy just might be grimy. But to go out and expose all her business, trying to make her look bad, it ain't doing nothing but making you look bad. It ain't doing nothing but making you look bad. And a lot of people don't really like Yandy like that. Let's be clear. A lot of people don't really care for Yandy like that. And I understand. But ain't nobody on your side like that because you ain't got no loyalty bone in your body. You really don't, for you to ever think that that's okay for you to do. It'll never be okay for you to do. It won't be. It'll never be okay. It'll never be okay. I just don't understand people that feel like that. Like, that means to me you were never a friend. You was only there to collect information, and when you were ready to use it, you would. Like, I never understood why people do that. And then there's also people out there that'll, like, I see people on Facebook all the time. They say, I'm the type of bitch that if you fall out with me, I'm going to tell all your business. So basically, you're letting everybody know that you're a fake ass bitch and you'll tell all my business if we have a little falling out. That's weird. And I don't think anybody cares about Yandy cheating because we already knew that me and DC was doing the same thing. So I don't really think anybody gives a fuck about her cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel. I just feel like nobody cares. Man, DC was out here doing his thug thizzle, so why can't she? Just my thoughts on the situation. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, we can move on to the next. Shit. I slick want to interview him and ask him, why the fuck is you doing this? But this is the last story of the day, and this is more about this whole situation with Kai Frost. Okay, it's more with this situation. Now let's go ahead and get into it. It's gonna be the last thing we talk about, and then we're gonna be done for the day. So let's get into it, y'all. So it says, cop says that T Hood shooting death could be possibly a case of self-defense as investigation continues. Okay, so let's get into it. This is coming from Neighborhood Talk, y'all. So let's get into it. Now, it says, the drama surrounding the death of T Hood, boyfriend of Kirk Frost's daughter, Kelsey Frost, just got messier. Now, as we told y'all, T Hood, whose real name is Telvin Hood, died from shot wounds on August the 8th after an alleged dispute outside of his home. Kelsey already denied having anything to do with it, calling the rumors weird and sick while saying that she is heartbroken over losing the love of her life. Recently, T Hood's family posted an alleged phone call they claim is between Kelsey and one of his relatives. In the clip, a woman believed to be Kelsey is heard saying, "I don't condone that, brother or not." The family member then says, "I don't know how they would let him out when you told them that your brother's Tevin." The woman alleged to be Kelsey responds, "Exactly. Now, according to Fox 5, police say that their investigation reveals that the shooter may have acted in self-defense. According to officials, there was a domestic dispute inside the home involving a woman who was injured during an argument. The shooter allegedly came to the home after the fight began and tried to remove himself from the situation before were fired. He remained at the scene and is cooperating with investigators as a witness. Police have not confirmed the authenticity of the recording, and the investigation into T Hood's death is still ongoing. Okay, so that is what we have to work with right now. So, right about now, we're still working on this case. Like I said, I will be reporting on this case as much as I possibly can. Whenever there's some new developments or whenever I get some tea about this situation, y'all know that I'm going to talk about it. Y'all know this is going to be a case that I'm going to continue to follow. But right now, it's looking like they're saying that, this could be a case of self-defense. We really don't know. The investigation has to continue on in order for us to really know what's really going on. So like I said, that's it. That's all. Whenever I get more, I will be back to talk about it, of course. And that's about it. So we'll see what's going on, y'all. But before we get up out of here, let's get into this. Now, my book is released on September the 23rd. It will be on Kindle Books as well as Amazon. And it reads, Lights, Camera, Chaos. They look like best friends, but behind the designer shades and brunch reservations lie secrets that could ruin everything. From viral scandals to backstabbing besties, the women of That's Why You're Lonely are given full-on reality TV drama, off camera and uncensored. Penned by Scotty Heath of Scotty by Nature TV, one of YouTube's most unfiltered reality TV reviewers. This explosive novel blends 15 years of hot takes and headline-worthy blends. Headline-worthy mess into a juicy jaw-dropping tale. When fame fades and secrets surface, loyalty means nothing and receipts means everything. Think Love and Hip Hop meets Zayn with a twist of Basketball Wives. These ladies have money, enemies, and unfinished business. And in the city where clout is currency, nobody is safe. Welcome to Atlanta and welcome to The Real Show. With that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, I'll talk to y'all a little bit later.
Cause I know what I want. I guess I could pray to the man up above. Start a new path with unconditional love. I can build a new life out of this mess. Moving on to a place free from the stress. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. All of my life, and you know it hit the worst when it starts with the night. I'm the type of nigga shit that can speak for itself. See, I'm a bad little nigga with his heart as well. Say it best from the heart, so it beating is felt. Just a sense to see you smile, someone probably can melt with the cause is dealt. Nigga, I was just wishing, can I be the only bad bitch that you hit like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like?